After finding the domain and range of rational functions with this done, let us proceed with another topic, which is all about graphs of a rational function. Did you ever wonder what is the graph or what is the characteristic of the graph of a rational function, and what do rational functions look like? Okay, so our topic is 1s for us to graph the rational function. So in order for you to understand the graph, let's discuss our first example. So given f of x is equal to 1 over x, so what you have noticed, we have here what we call the table of values. Table of values composed of x and y. As what you have noticed, I already assigned values of x here. So we have 1/5, 1/2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, anyway, don't worry because during the examination or even in your activity, I will already assign values of x in order for you to solve na lang for the value of y. So to complete or to graph the rational function, so meaning to say you have again to assign values of x and then complete the table of values. In other words, whatever values of x you assign in your table class, all you need to do is to substitute that one or evaluate that one using substitution in your given function. So meaning to say, you have to simply substitute your values of x na 1/5 in your denominator na x. So paano? So let us first, or let me show you how to solve this one. Okay, please again class, just bear with me because I am using PowerPoint presentation in order for me to solve. Okay, so let us go back with our given. This is very simple rational function na given. So 1 over x. So we assign values of x, which is 1/5 to 1/2. 1/5, 1/2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So please listen carefully how I solve because I will be giving you one example and then I will let you understand the rest of the table. Okay, let's start with x. Given value of x, which is 1/5, all you need to do is to substitute, meaning to say, islan mo ang values kang x kang gin-assign mo nga 1/5. So in that case, let us solve first. So 1, again, replace or substitute a value of x, which is 1/5. So take note class, lantawa kamaya ang atin na given. So you are dividing here whole number by a fraction. So again, let us identify our numerator here is 1, this one, and our denominator here is your 1/5. So if we can still recall, what are the rule class in solving or in dividing whole number by a fraction? So I know some of you already forgot that concept or the basic. So please listen carefully. So again, the rule is simply copy our numerator, which is 1. Our division here becomes multiplication. Then get the reciprocal of your denominator. So again, maghambak kita nga reciprocal, ang baliskad kang denominator mo. Anong baliskad kang denominator ng 1/5? That is 5 over 1. Am I clear? So again, copy lang your numerator, your division becomes multiplication, and get the reciprocal of your denominator, which is 5 over 1. So class, if you already forget those concepts, so please go back with your basic concepts class on how to solve your whole number or dividing whole number by a fraction. So as what you have noticed, our operation here is already multiplication. So ito na naman tayo, go back sa basic. Again, paano nga i-multiply yung whole number to a fraction. So again, multiply lang numerator to numerator, then copy the denominator. 1 times 5 is 5. Copy the denominator, which is 1. So take note, we can still simplify this one, or we can divide 5 by 1. So 5 divided by 1, that will give you 5. So meaning to say, if the value of x you assigned is 1/5, the value of y is 5. Am I clear? So the same through process class, if you are going to substitute your x to your denominator, which is 1/2. Just follow the step and you can already solve for the value of y. And the rest is what you have noticed. Those are whole numbers. So, mas relax ka natin mag-substitute kay whole number din lang. Just like, for example, ang 1. So, substitute lang 1 over 1 or 1 divided by 1 is 1. So, meaning to say, if the value of x is 1, the value of y is 1. Here, if the value of x is 2, substitute lang. So, that will become 1/2. Am I clear? So, again, I am just presenting to you how to complete the table of values. Well, anyway, in our PowerPoint presentation, let us go back. I will erase this one. So, I do hope you know how to solve. Let us go back with our PowerPoint. So, I have here already actually classed the complete table of values. So, if your x is 1/5, 5. If your x is 1/2, 2. If your x is 1, 1. If your x is 2, your y is 1/2, so on and so forth. So, this is already the complete table of values of the given function. So, again, if you have question or clarification, how did we complete this table? So, please don't be hesitant to ask questions or post questions in our GC. Okay, so after completing the table class, we can now already graph. So take note, if we are graphing, of course, you have to go back in creating your Cartesian plane that comprises of your x-axis and your y-axis. So again, ang x-axis natin is nagapabatang or your horizontal line, while your y-axis is your vertical or ang nagapatindag na line. Okay, so we have here your x and your y. So since we are graphing class, we are going to plot, meaning to say, illocate natin in our Cartesian plane. So our first values is 1/5, 5. So, unahin natin kasagap ang x na 1/5, then y na 5. So, diin na yan makita. So, this is 1/5 class. Take note, ang 1/5 makita or malocate between 0 and 1/2. So, banta lang natin. So, this is 1/5. Then, 5 units up. Kaya diba ang y natin sa babaw makita. So, kung na-notice nyo, puro positive man ang value pang ating nga y. Then, let's go back. So, again, this is your 1/5. Then, 5 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, as what you have noticed, if I am going to point the mouse here, so we have here 1/5, 5. Clear? Okay, next. Go back to our table of values. 1/2, 2. This is our 1/2, and this is our 2. 2 units up. So, 1/2, 2. This is our 1. So, after locating all of the table of values, so this is already the plot class. This is just a plot. So, if we put a line, or if we are going to connect a line class, so this is how our function f of x is equal to 1 over x looks like. So, anyone who can describe what is the graph of a rational function, anong na-notice? So, aside na puro positive ang x, puro positive ang y. So kung na-notice nyo, if we are going to put or pinibutangan na natin tang line, ano na-notice nyo sa x? So, di ba, wala siya nagdukot sa x. May ginatawag ikakarian class na asymptote. So, an asymptote of a function is a line where the graph of the function gets closer and closer to a point as one travels along that line. It is a line where the graph of a function approaches and gets closer, but it will never cross it. So, ano parang pseudo na? So, bisan mag-inano class, so hindi ko pa dyan, hindi dyan magdukot sa imo nga x-axis. So, that is, gets closer lang, but never touches your x-axis. Kung sa kanta pa ni Moira, pinagtagpo, pero di nadhana. So, gets closer lang to x-axis, but it will never touches your x-axis. So, is there any question or clarification about the graphs of a rational function? So, again, kung may question class, please don't be hesitant to ask questions in our GC. So, that ends our topic this morning. So, prepare for our next topic, how to solve for the asymptotes of a rational function. Thank you and God bless.